Properties of logarithms. Idea of this one. This lesson is going to give you all the little tricks, methods for working with logarithms. Let's see here. Log base A of 1 is 0. Remember, anything to the 0 power is what? 1. These rules are coming from what happens when you have it in exponent form. Log base A of A is 1. That's just what it is. Now, if you think about it, what's A to the first power? Now, these properties that they have here are useful when you end up having to get logarithms written in different forms. A to the log base A of m is just m. Log base A of A to the r is equal to r. It is. These right in here help you deal with multiplication, division, and powers. The big thing is you need to take a look at the problems that you have and see which pattern it fits. This idea here kind of helps out when you need to do some solving. We've talked about this whole idea of doing one thing to one side of an equation and doing the same thing to the other side of the equation. This idea has been around you for quite some time. When you first started taking a look at solving linear equations. 4x is equal to 12. How do you solve for x? X sides by 4. Again, logarithms can be applied to both sides. Same idea. Now, this here is one handy little formula. Make sure that you have that in there. And I'm going to go through that one because calculators can only do so much. Now, your calculator has the capability of dealing with logs base e, natural logs, and logs base 10. You can put a logarithm to any base you want. And back in the day, when they were working with logarithms, they had books filled with just logarithmic tables, all the numbers of what different logs went to. Now, for this one, this is simply going to be top number. Bottom number. I know what base I should use? No, it doesn't matter which base I use. The reality is, no, it isn't. So it doesn't matter what base I've got. All I really need to do then is take log of 89, divide it by log of 5. That's it. This is how you deal with logarithms when you don't have a base that you can easily put into a calculator. So, let's see. Other ones there, yep. Change of base formula. This property of logarithms. Let's see, I had you guys do a sheet before that had that kind of information in the blueprint at all, right? So, add this to it. That way you've got this information, because we don't use logarithms that often. I want you to be able to utilize them, not to try and memorize them. So do that and start working on the assignment. I'll field questions as we